Yo, this one's about to shock the hip-hop and celebrity world. Imagine 50 Cent, the king of callouts, stepping up and straight up exposing LL Cool J over ghostwriting claims. Yeah, the same LL Cool J who's been denying the rumors for years, suddenly under fire. 50 is not holding back and fans are losing it online. Is this the moment the truth finally comes out? The streets are talking, the studios are buzzing, and everyone wants to know, did LL really take credit where it wasn't his? 50 Cent isn't just trolling, he's dropping receipts, questioning legacies, and creating one of the biggest confrontations in hip-hop history. And just when you think the drama couldn't get any wilder, Nicki Minaj enters the chaos. Beyoncé files for divorce, and Nicki's reaction? She laughs at Jay-Z's drama like the world just turned upside down. The clips are viral, the memes are relentless, and social media is breaking over the internet. Fans are debating, speculating, and sharing every move. Is this Nicki throwing shade, or is it just entertainment? Either way, it's the kind of story that has everyone talking, and nobody can look away. From rap legends to global superstars, this saga mixes music, power, betrayal, and scandal in one explosive moment. You don't want to scroll past this, because when history meets gossip and legends clash with truth, the world stops to watch. Brace yourself, this is drama at its absolute peak, and the story is just getting started. It all started when the hip-hop world erupted over one of the boldest callouts we've seen in recent memory. 50 Cent, known for never holding back, stepped into the spotlight with a statement that sent shockwaves through the industry. He directly challenged LL Cool J on his years of ghostwriting denials, questioning the authenticity of his classic tracks and his credibility as a rap legend. Fans immediately took to social media, debating whether this was a calculated move or 50 Cent simply stirring up drama for attention. But as the comments poured in, one thing became clear: nobody had seen this coming, and the stakes were higher than ever. LL Cool J, a figure often associated with the golden age of hip-hop, had built a career on respect and lyrical prowess. Yet, the whispers about ghostwriting had been circulating for decades. Now, with 50 Cent pointing fingers publicly, the controversy escalated from rumors to headline news. Music forums exploded with fans analyzing past verses, dissecting collaborations, and debating the validity of 50 Cent's claims. Even older tracks were re-examined, as listeners tried to determine if the man who once dominated MTV and radio waves had truly penned every line himself. Meanwhile, this wasn't just a hip-hop matter, it became a celebrity spectacle when Nicki Minaj entered the conversation. The superstar rapper didn't hold back, laughing at Jay-Z following Beyoncé's divorce filings. Social media instantly lit up with memes, reactions, and speculation. Nicki's reaction wasn't just funny, it was a statement. The industry was watching. Fans were sharing clips, quoting lines, and debating the subtext behind her laughs. Was she mocking Jay-Z personally? Was it a commentary on the divorce itself? The questions kept piling up, turning what could have been a quiet celebrity moment into a full-blown viral storm. As the story unfolded, insiders began sharing details behind the scenes. Sources claimed 50 Cent had been gathering information for months, reviewing studio sessions, and even reaching out to former collaborators to verify his claims about ghostwriting. Meanwhile, LL Cool J's camp stayed tight-lipped, releasing only short statements denying wrongdoing, but fans weren't satisfied. They wanted answers. Every interview, every social media post, and every throwback video became fodder for debate. People even started comparing lyrical styles, examining rhyme schemes, and analyzing recording sessions to see if the accusations had any truth. At the same time, Nicki Minaj's influence only intensified the drama. She wasn't just laughing at Jay-Z, she was amplifying the story, drawing in a younger audience that might not have been invested in the 50 Cent versus LL Cool J debate. Her reaction acted as a bridge between generations, connecting fans of classic rap with today's internet-savvy listeners. Social media exploded with hashtags, trending topics, and live discussions, and news outlets quickly picked up on the story. It was no longer just a music controversy, it became mainstream entertainment. Industry insiders also noted the timing of these events. 50 Cent's statements coincided with new releases and public appearances, raising suspicions about whether the call-out was entirely organic or strategically timed to maximize exposure. Meanwhile, Nicki's reactions added fuel to the fire, creating a perfect storm of drama that no one could ignore. Podcasts, YouTube channels, and online forums immediately began dissecting every word, and the narrative only grew bigger with each passing hour. As more details emerged, analysts pointed out that 50 Cent had a history of shaking up the industry whenever he felt an injustice or a rival had gone unchecked. By calling out LL Cool J, he wasn't just targeting one man, he was challenging the credibility of an entire era of hip-hop legends. Fans debated whether this was fair or unnecessary, with some praising 50 Cent for his courage and others criticizing him for stirring unnecessary conflict. In the midst of this, Nicki Minaj's playful but pointed reaction to Beyoncé and Jay-Z became a parallel storyline that captured the public's imagination. While one part of the story focused on ghostwriting and authenticity, the other highlighted the human drama behind celebrity relationships, blending gossip, rivalry, and pop culture in one explosive narrative. People couldn't stop talking about it, sharing clips, and creating content at lightning speed. The story was evolving in real time, and it was impossible to predict where it would go next. As the dust settled from 50 Cent's explosive call-out of LL Cool J, the hip-hop world was left reeling. Fans, analysts, and fellow artists scrambled to weigh in, creating a whirlwind of opinions that spread like wildfire across social media. Every tweet, Instagram post, and YouTube reaction video added fuel to the fire, keeping the debate alive and intensifying the drama. In this era of instant information, nobody could ignore what was happening, and the story quickly evolved into more than just ghostwriting allegations. It became a full-blown cultural event. Podcasts were flooded with discussions about 50 Cent's motives. Some claimed he was simply stirring controversy to maintain relevance, while others argued that he was shedding light on an industry problem that had been ignored for too long. Analysts pointed out that ghostwriting allegations were not new in hip-hop, but rarely had such a high-profile feud put the focus on a living legend like LL Cool J. Every lyrical analysis, every behind-the-scenes anecdote, and every studio session snippet became evidence, feeding the narrative that fans dissected endlessly. Meanwhile, LL Cool J's response, or lack thereof, kept the tension rising. His official statement denied all claims, but his silence in interviews and on social media only added mystery. Fans debated whether he was avoiding confrontation out of respect, strategy, or fear. The uncertainty kept engagement high, with everyone trying to predict his next move. Forums were filled with fans comparing his past lyrics to current collaborations, analyzing rhyme schemes and patterns to see if 50 Cent had any merit in his accusations. On a parallel track, Nicki Minaj continued to dominate the conversation, laughing at Jay-Z after Beyoncé filed for divorce. Her subtle, viral reaction brought millions of eyes to the unfolding saga, combining celebrity gossip with the hip-hop feud. Fans dissected her every word, every post, and every emoji, looking for hidden messages. Did Nicki side with Beyoncé? Was she mocking Jay-Z's public image? Her influence ensured that the story reached a younger, internet-savvy audience that might not have been invested in 50 Cent's feud, merging the worlds of celebrity scandal and music controversy seamlessly. Industry insiders began leaking behind-the-scenes details. Sources revealed that 50 Cent had consulted former collaborators, studio engineers, and producers to corroborate his claims. He meticulously collected evidence to support his allegations, leaving no stone unturned. This methodical approach contrasted sharply with LL Cool J's calculated silence, creating a dramatic tension that fans and media outlets thrived on. Analysts speculated that the feud could have long-term implications for LL Cool J's legacy and influence in the hip-hop community. Podcasts and YouTube channels exploded with commentary. Influencers analyzed the feud, predicting outcomes and debating who held the upper hand. Some channels created side-by-side lyric comparisons, while others hosted live debates about ethics in hip-hop. Hashtags like hashtag 50 Cent versus LL Cool J, hashtag hip hop drama, and hashtag Nicki Shade began trending globally. Even international media picked up the story, showcasing how far-reaching the impact of a single call-out could be. As the online frenzy grew, other hip-hop legends couldn't resist weighing in. Artists like Snoop Dogg, Method Man, and Busta Rhymes shared opinions ranging from cautionary advice to outright support for 50 Cent. Their commentary only added credibility to the debate, turning what could have been a small-scale feud into a historic moment in hip-hop. The narrative was no longer about one accusation. It became a generational debate about authenticity, legacy, and power dynamics in the music industry. Simultaneously, the Beyoncé and Jay-Z divorce storyline intertwined with this feud, thanks to Nicki Minaj. Fans drew parallels between the personal betrayals in celebrity life and the professional conflicts in music, blending the drama in a way that kept the story compelling. Online reactions ranged from humorous memes to serious debates about the ethics of fame, loyalty, and public perception. Every media outlet, from TMZ to Rolling Stone, covered the story, showing how entertainment and music culture collide to create viral moments. Meanwhile, rumors about new diss tracks began circulating. Fans speculated that 50 Cent might release audio evidence or a surprise track to further expose LL Cool J. Similarly, Nicki Minaj's cryptic posts suggested she might drop commentary or collaborate with other artists to amplify her stance on the drama. These potential moves kept the audience hooked, wondering what the next shocking reveal would be. Every post and rumor added layers of tension, creating a real-time soap opera for hip-hop fans worldwide. Even analysts in the music industry began predicting the aftermath. Would LL Cool J respond with a track, a public statement, or total silence? Could Nicki Minaj's viral reactions influence public opinion in favor of Beyoncé? How would younger fans perceive the clash between hip-hop legends and celebrity royalty? The uncertainty kept engagement levels unprecedented, and the story dominated trending sections for days. The intensity of the feud reached a peak when fan communities began to organize polls and discussions, debating who was right and who would win the confrontation. YouTube reaction channels recorded hundreds of thousands of views within hours of posting, TikTok creators made viral clips reenacting moments, and memes exploded across Instagram and X/Twitter. The cultural impact went beyond music. It became a conversation about influence, credibility, and legacy in the age of social media. The stage was set for what could be the most talked about confrontation of the year. 50 Cent's bold accusations, LL Cool J's strategic silence, and Nicki Minaj's viral commentary created a narrative so intertwined that fans were left eagerly awaiting the next chapter. The feud was no longer just about music. It was about legacy, influence, and control over the narrative in both hip-hop and celebrity culture. The world watched closely, tweets were analyzed in real time, and every reaction became content. The story was far from over. In fact, it was only getting started. The drama between music legends, combined with high-profile celebrity commentary, created a perfect storm that left the public glued to their screens. And one thing was clear, this wasn't just another gossip headline. This was history in the making, unfolding live, and no one wanted to miss a single moment. The tension had reached its boiling point. 50 Cent's relentless push against LL Cool J had the entire hip-hop community on edge, and the fallout was bigger than anyone had anticipated. Fans weren't just watching a feud, they were witnessing a cultural moment unfold, where music, celebrity drama, and social media collided in real time. Every statement, every reaction, and every viral clip added another layer of complexity to the story. Sources close to 50 Cent revealed that he had been meticulously planning this exposure for months. Behind closed doors, he gathered evidence from studio engineers, co-writers, and collaborators, meticulously cross-referencing timelines and lyrics to substantiate his claims. His goal was clear: challenge the narrative that LL Cool J had carefully built over decades and force the public to question what had always been assumed about authenticity in hip-hop. The strategy was precise, calculated, and, for many, shocking. Meanwhile, LL Cool J's camp was scrambling. Insiders hinted that he was considering a multi-pronged response, a mix of legal measures, public statements, and potentially even a track to defend his legacy. The silence, initially seen as a tactical move, was beginning to show cracks. Fans speculated endlessly about his next move, analyzing every social media post, every interview, and even casual appearances for hidden messages. The uncertainty kept engagement at an all-time high, with every detail dissected by thousands of fans worldwide. Then came Nicki Minaj's next move. After laughing at Jay-Z's situation publicly, she dropped a series of cryptic posts hinting at upcoming commentary. Fans speculated whether she would collaborate with 50 Cent or release a diss of her own. Her influence ensured that the feud expanded beyond hip-hop, drawing in mainstream audiences who followed celebrity gossip religiously. Every post she made, whether a subtle emoji or a pointed caption, fueled speculation and added to the viral nature of the story. Podcasts, YouTube channels, and social media influencers were in overdrive. Reaction videos comparing lyrics, analyzing motives, and predicting outcomes flooded every platform. Hashtags like hashtag 50 Cent vs LL Cool J, hashtag Nicki Shade, and hashtag Hip Hop Exposed dominated trending lists globally. Even mainstream media outlets were reporting, highlighting the unprecedented reach of this feud. For many, it was no longer just a music industry controversy. It had become a cultural phenomenon. The tension escalated further when rumors of potential diss tracks began circulating. 50 Cent was said to be preparing unreleased recordings and studio sessions that could directly challenge LL Cool J's authenticity. Meanwhile, fans speculated whether LL Cool J would retaliate musically, legally, or maintain strategic silence. The anticipation created a digital frenzy, with forums, TikTok, and X/Twitter flooded with discussions, memes, and heated debates. Meanwhile, Nicki Minaj's involvement ensured crossover attention. Her reactions to Jay-Z and Beyoncé's divorce intertwined seamlessly with the feud, creating a narrative that spanned both music and celebrity culture. The public watched as lines between personal and professional conflicts blurred, turning social media into a virtual courtroom where fans judged every move. Analysts noted that this kind of multi-layered drama, combining personal scandals with music industry disputes, had the power to sustain engagement far longer than traditional feuds. Industry legends weighed in next. Snoop Dogg, Busta Rhymes, and Method Man provided perspectives that balanced entertainment with insight. Some offered advice, others openly supported 50 Cent, and a few subtly criticized both sides. Their participation lent legitimacy and historical context to the feud, connecting it to decades of hip-hop culture and ongoing debates about authenticity, influence, and credibility. Each statement amplified the tension, ensuring that the story would not die down anytime soon. Then came the pivotal moment. A leaked studio session surfaced online, reportedly showing previously unheard interactions and hints that supported 50 Cent's claims. Fans immediately analyzed the audio, comparing it to existing tracks and dissecting lyric patterns. Within hours, the clip went viral, trending across all social media platforms and dominating YouTube reaction channels. The release sparked new debates about loyalty, integrity, and the pressures of maintaining a legacy in an industry where every move is scrutinized. As the story unfolded, Nicki Minaj escalated the drama with an unexpected collaboration hint. Fans speculated that she might work with 50 Cent or release commentary that would further embarrass Jay-Z. Her digital presence ensured that attention remained split between music feuds and celebrity gossip, creating a viral storm that reached audiences far beyond traditional hip-hop fans. Memes, reaction videos, and viral threads multiplied, blending humor with serious debate. In parallel, LL Cool J eventually broke his silence, releasing a carefully worded statement that defended his legacy while denying all accusations. However, the timing and wording sparked more questions than answers, creating new waves of speculation. Was it a strategic defense or a subtle admission? The ambiguity fueled countless debates online, keeping fans glued to every post, every interview, and every media coverage. As the feud climaxed, It became clear this was more than personal, this was history in motion. The combination of 50 Cent's relentless pursuit, LL Cool J's legacy, and Nicki Minaj's viral commentary created a perfect storm that dominated social media, entertainment media, and music industry discussions worldwide. Engagement reached levels previously unseen for a feud of this nature, demonstrating how powerful a well-timed mix of controversy, evidence, and celebrity influence could be. By the end, the story had set a precedent. In the digital age, hip-hop feuds are not confined to music. They are amplified, analyzed, and dissected. Globally, every tweet, every viral clip, and every reaction became part of the narrative, turning a ghostwriting accusation into a cultural event that would be remembered for years. Fans were left eagerly awaiting the next chapter, knowing that in this ever-evolving saga, nothing would be predictable. The drama, the revelations, and the social media chaos ensured that this was more than a feud, it was an unforgettable moment in music history. Yo fam! If you've been keeping up with this wild saga between 50 Cent, LL Cool J, and the chaos Nicki Minaj just stirred up, you already know this isn't just another music feud, it's a full-blown cultural moment. And now, we want you to weigh in. Do you side with 50 Cent calling out LL Cool J, or do you think LL is defending his legacy the right way? Maybe Nicki just took this drama to another level. Who knows what's coming next? Drop your thoughts in the comments right now. We're reading everything, and your opinion could spark the next viral discussion. Don't just scroll past, let your voice be heard. Did 50 Cent go too far? Did LL Cool J play it too safe? Or is Nicki Minaj secretly running the show behind the scenes? We want all the tea, all the receipts, and all your hot takes. And hey, if this story blew your mind or got you shook, smash that like button to show you're tuned in to the real hip-hop drama. Share this video with your friends and squad, because trust me, they'll want to see this chaos unfold too. Finally, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss the next explosive chapter in this feud. New updates drop fast, and you don't want to be left behind when the next shockwave hits the streets and social media. So, what are you waiting for? Comment, like, share, and subscribe. Be part of the conversation, because this drama is just getting started, and every fan's opinion matters.